Less than a week before Parliament returns, the Conservative leader takes aim at the Prime Minister for failing to fix the housing crisis.
Mr. Carney has accomplished the impossible. It is a triple crisis, with prices too high for buyers to buy, too low for sellers to sell, and inadequate for builders to build.
Pierre Poilievre is calling on the Liberal leader to adopt a housing plan extremely similar to the one found in the Conservative election platform. It calls for federal infrastructure money to municipalities to be tied to building more homes, dropping sales tax on all new homes under $1.3 million, cutting building taxes, and removing capital gains taxes if the profits are reinvested in new housing. Poilievre says as much as 60% of the price of a home is taxes or fees, and cutting those would make homes affordable while existing homeowners could still profit.
The money from a home today does not go to the buyer, the seller, or the builder. It goes to the government. We have to, it's like today, right now, the housing costs are too low for builders to build and too high for buyers to buy. And you would say, well, how could it be both of those things? Well, because the lion's share is going to the government.
But one economist we spoke to said that's not entirely accurate, arguing the market sends surplus value to whoever in the transaction has the most leverage.
The thing that he's missing is that you can't really control that. The market will always find a way to allocate those funds to whoever has the greatest amount of bargaining capacity.
Moshe Lander says even if the federal government threatens to cut municipal funding, it has very little control over local politicians, the figures most involved in building new homes. And those figures are often incentivized against lower housing prices.
If you're going to try and increase the supply of housing to push down housing prices by changing these zoning laws, by encouraging home development, then you're going to wipe out a tremendous amount of homeowners' wealth. Well, guess what? Those homeowners are going to get you at the next election.
A spokesperson for Housing and Infrastructure Minister Gregor Robertson tells City News the Liberals won the election on a clear mandate to make the housing market work better, adding, "We're building partnerships with nonprofit and private builders as well as provincial, territorial, and municipal governments to catalyze a modern housing industry with Build Canada Homes, our new mission-driven federal entity focused on building affordable homes." An announcement about Build Canada Homes is expected in the coming week. In Ottawa, Shaoli Lee, City News.